is Tonic Studios. These are our picture perfect. Aren't they gorgeous? They are spectacular.
Amazing.
Imagine making something like this with all the little photos that you can place in the back here. So you've got your little, oh, let me get my eyeballs on to open it up. You've got your little, have you got one? Oh, this has been, oh no, I've got it.
Oh, you got
so you just take that open.
So you knocked it
and then you've got your little concertina at the back there, but you can pull that all the way forward so you can put your little gifts inside there as well. They are so sweet. They are fantastic.
So clever.
So easy to put together, but you just have to follow a couple of point by point steps to be able to get your different components in. Okay, so on my mat I've got everything cut out of what we need. Now we're going to work first of all with these two here. So these two do two different things. Oh, not on that one.
Not on that one, it doesn't.
They do the interior box there, and they also do the little knob on the top. Okay, now the difference is on one of them you fold it in and the other one you fold it out. Okay, so with this one, let's fold this one in. So I've got all my tape on. You put the tape on exactly the same places. So let's take all that tape away from there. So this is going to be my innie. So take all that off of there. And then these tabs are going to fold behind. So here we go. So bring it up and fold that tab behind. Okay.
So all your joins are behind, aren't they?
They
so
are.
You've got a perfect inside
little rib
to it then.
Yeah. So if I just do a couple, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You see how that's perfect on the inside, but your glue tabs are on the outside. So carry on working your way around, folding over.
I'm going to take some red line off.
Yeah, you go ahead. Folding in all these little bits on the inside lip. So now you can see that we've got that little innie with all the tabs on the outside. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take those little tabs on the top now and we're going to fold those out. So just bring all those all the way outside. So that now is going to stick behind this one here, which is going to give you your inner lens. So let's just add the adhesive onto those. And we're going to place that over the top, which is going to give me, as I say, that inner little lip on my camera lens.
Give you your little iris there.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see that you've got that little bit in there and all your glue tabs are on the outer edge. Now the other one, we're going to fold the tabs inside. So just work your way around, just lining up all those little tabs on the inside.
It's like your usual one, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you'd be building a little die cut normally.
So just give that one. So you've now got that perfect on the outside. All your glue tabs are in the inside. So now we're going to bend these tabs out. So let's bend those little tabs all the way out, like so. So you've got that flat surface. You're going to put your adhesive on those little tabs, like so. And then this big long strip here, that is going to come through the centre of there, and that's going to form your little knob on the end of your camera.
So that's your flash.
Click, click.
Your clicky.
Your click, click.
Your clicky, clicky.
So we're just going to hold that from the underside because all those little legs are going to stick on that
Do you want me to do some holding? Do you need this bit first?
No, it's fine. So now this long strip here, it's got all these little legs on. That's going to be your lens bit. This bit of your lens. Okay. So looking at this bit here, this circular bit, this has got to go inside. So we're going to bring this in and we're going to stick that all the way around. We'll give it a little bit of a tease so it's nice and circular. And now this is going to come and sit inside of here. Come on, let's have you through. And all those little legs then are going to come and stick on the inside of your camera. So just give it a little bit of a squeeze to get that in. Oops, let me just pull that up a little bit to give it a bit more. There we go. So we've got all those little legs just hanging inside there. So we're going to come in. We're going to put our adhesive on there. And now we're going to bend our legs out. That sounds all right. So let's just bring that parallel to the bottom of that design. So that all my tabs are then all the way over. And we're just going to hold those on that inner lip there. Yeah, hold on.
Do you want me to be your holder?
Yeah, you can be my holder. Here we go. So you
hold those.
Hold all those tabs.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it down onto the surface like this. And I'm gonna...
Now we're going to look at doing the concertina bit while Mrs. dries that off. So you've got a die in there that you've got a score line on the bottom here. So you're going to need 4 of those. And you've also got a little V die. Now these are going to be your gussets. And these are going to stick inside of here. So you're going to line up the side.
Oh, you're making your little pockets.
I'm making my concertina bit. Mm-hmm. So take that one off there. Just literally take that off. Come on, let's have you. And stick another one on there. So we're literally making a sort of stack of them. So let's do the other one. Make sure which side of the tape I'm taking off to begin with. So line that one up to that side as well. Like so.
You're all stuck in there.
Are you all stuck?
Yep.
So we're just literally building that up onto that side, and then we're going to flip it round and do the other ones on the other side. So that one, and then that one. So we're going to open this up now, and we're going to come in and stick those ones in.
Not like me then, I would have done that the other way and got my fingers all stuck.
Isn't it funny how we all put things together differently?
Don't forget to chuck a bit of glue on the bottom so your bits don't fall out. You don't want your bits falling out again.
No, worse than that. So the next one, we're going to come in and do that side. And just stick that one onto there as well, like so. And then I come in with my adhesive and I just literally
stop your bits falling out.
Put a little bit in there and then pass it to my glamorous assistant.
My holding abilities.
Now, if you've got any long strip magnets,
I know that's a really good idea.
They're absolutely brilliant to use on that. So you can see now that we've got the beginning of that camera. Now this bit here that we made a minute ago is going to come and sit onto the top of that and complete that camera bit. So let's just place our adhesive all the way around there and place that into that, and you can manipulate all those little edges and keep pushing them in until it actually takes. Now, in your die set, you actually get the die. Let me bring this black one in because I think it's a brilliant example. You actually get the die that cuts all this detailing. Yeah, so that detailing is what you're going to put around this when this is stuck.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely brilliant. It cuts all those little slits in
Would you
there.
like me to hold? Are you stuck?
I think I'm stuck.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So you can see now that we've got that beginning. So let me just bend all my tabs now. Like so. And my end ones as well. Like so. You can see that I've got the back of my camera there. So you can see how that is starting to take shape. Okay. Now, always start with the flash bit. Okay, because your flash bit is the easiest bit to line up. Once that's lined up, the rest just follows suit. Okay, so let's start with the flash. So I'm going to take
another song in there, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to take off my flash bits, and I'm going to start with the top of my flash. And I'm going to bring that in right onto the top. Now, always remember, you need your flash to go there, but you need your knob at the other side. Yeah, it needs to be on the right-hand side of your flash, because otherwise this is too long on that side. You've got the longer area here. So your little click.
You pressy
It's got to be on the right-hand side of your lens.
He's looking absolutely outraged.
A pressy or a click. It's called a button.
Absolutely outraged.
Come on, Gills, you know what I'm saying.
I think worried is more the word I use.
Oh dear.
So we've got that top little lens, and now we're going to come and we're going to stick let me pull it down a bit, all these side bits in here. So you can bend this one
so
back
funny.
so you can get into here.
Don't forget, you've got to be really precise to get these in, haven't you? Because you've got so many bends.
You do.
That your edges have got to follow right the way around.
So that one's going to go into there, and then that one is going to go
just the look on his face
into
now.
there. So you can see that we've got that side in there. So now we're going to come and we're going to do the other side. He's going to go home tonight and say, you know those women at work, the word button
was out of their vocabulary.
When you talk for a living, darling, you tend to lose words.
Yeah.
So you can see now that all those are all stuck in the top, okay? So let's come round and do the back now. So get that back one in there. So you can see how that actually looks from the back side now. So you've got that little innie bit in there. You started to build all this up. I've not stuck this back panel in here yet because I want to bring in my actual base to begin with. So we need to put the base on now. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to put my base onto here.
Is that word okay for you, Alex? Base?
Base is fine.
Good.
So let's put that one.
I'd just like to check
That's
now.
a box technical term.
Right, okay. Okay.
I mean, button's pretty easy, in fairness.
It's a clicky, isn't it?
And this is the guy that's going to come up and set my studio up. He says, I've got no help.
So use your pressy one, pressy two. That switches to thingy one and thingy two.
She'll remember that better.
Yeah, I would.
All I need to say to you is, you need a labelling machine.
Yeah.
You need
Jodie's got a label.
She has got a
I've
label.
got a
She
label.
has, yeah. And she can label them with whatever she wants to call them then.
Yeah, clicky 1, clicky 2.
And the thingy wants it.
So we've got the base in there now as well. So let's just put these out so you can start to see how this is going to go together. But at this stage, I like to put my back panel in because it means I've got more visual
to get
that
yeah,
lined up.
I've got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So literally fold that little tab there.
We've got a score line either side as well.
Yeah. Now you've got a die in there that's going to give you this double little edge. Now we're going to bend that up.
That's your hinge.
It is me hinge.
Hinge and bracket. That could be our names. We could be hinge and bracket. Do you remember hinge and bracket,
I do
Alex?
remember hinge and bracket.
I think it's going to be before Alex's time.
No. So this is going to come and sit just inside here. And you're going to do it so that it's dead level with the actual design. It only just fits because you're going to need to be able to open this. Because this is what your door is going to sit on. So let's just pull that back. So you can see how it needs to come over the top edge of that piece of paper. So don't do it so that the score line is right parallel. It just needs to be a little bit proud.
Yeah, so that you can get
that to go over. Because this here is your door that then...
Which is the piece that came out of that hole.
It is, yeah. So that's going to sit...
Don't throw it away.
Lovely on there. So once again, just 2 or 3 mil. You don't need a lot. Just a couple of mil so that that hinge will still open. And you can see that I'll just hold it until it is dry. It's not dry yet.
Oh, it's moving. Would you like me to hold that for you? Oh, you need to glue it straight on. So
I'm just going to hold that for just a momento. So now we can come in and we can stick that panel into there. Oh, let me just bend my edges. Come on, let's just bend those edges. Come on, Mr. Card, play nicely with me. Just bend that edge there.
Yeah, we could have done that upstairs, couldn't we? Before we cut the hole in it.
Yeah, bend that one.
There you go.
So now, this is going to sit absolute precisely in there. And I make it this way so that I've got my big fat hands. I've got all that space
You can get
inside.
your sausage fingers in.
Absolutely, I can definitely get my sausage fingers in there. So I'm just going to bring that back. So now, let's stick that one on the inner edge. Just bring that back in. So I can stick that one into there. I can stick that one. Get that one out of the way on the inner lip, like so. Yeah, so we've got all that bottom bit lined up. So let's come and do this top lip here. So come in and take that bit of tape out of there. I just find it easier to have the whole thing open.
So you can get your hand in to get to those glue tabs.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're gluing them with wet glue, you are going to need to get your hands to them.
You are.
Yeah.
So let's just stick
That's
that
right.
one into there. And now I'm going to come up and concentrate on my flashy flash.
Flashy but flash face.
Absolutely. So let's take all that off of there.
We need a name for Alex. I call him Mr. Alex, like Madagascar.
Right. So let's
Mr.
just bend
Alex.
those back there. And now because this door is dry, I can bring my door forward.
Oh, you can get your hands in
which
again
then
through
gives
that.
me
Yeah.
the space to be able to get my hand inside.
Fabulous. So you can line
to
that
concentrate on my flash.
I'm going to thread this back through.
So let me just bring that top on it. You can see how I've got my hands inside the actual box so that I'm working with the box rather than the box working against me.
Because there's so many angles that you've got there, you really need to...
Yeah, so I've got my hands still inside. I've got all those lined up. And then all I'm going to do is come in with my wet adhesive and stick that panel down onto that one. Then come into this side and stick that panel onto that one there. And then you are just going to put your little clasp. You've got these little clasps as well. You're going to put your little clasps onto there.
You can glue those inside or out.
You can.
Whichever way you want to. If you want to make them a decorative feature,
yep.
Put them on the outside if you want to hide them.
And then your concertina is... I'll do the wrong side to the thing. Your concertina is then going to come in and sit flush with the bottom of your hinge. And it has to be flush with the bottom of your hinge, which is going to give you a couple of millimetres all the way around. Look, you can see that it's got that little lip there.
So it's got enough room to go in.
So it's got enough room to come in and also go out. So then that is all going to go inside there. So when you open it, you've got your concertina, you've got your chocolate boxes on the inside. You're going to have your little clasps on there as well. But that is the base of your camera, and it's over to you to decorate. So you've got in there, you've got all these beautiful dies that are going to decorate your lens, the sides of your boxes.
You've got a lovely floral panel
for
the front if you need it.
Yeah, so let me bring that floral in so you can make it very feminine.
Yeah.
You've got your actual deboss sentiments in there as well. So those ones are memories on the side there.
It's not lovely, just a little mini little album for just your little bits and pieces.
But then you can open that up, have your little bits and pieces inside there. But that is how you will make those beautiful Smile! It's Tonic Studios boxes. I hope you have fun. Just take it slow, take it step by step, and you are going to be absolutely amazed how quickly that they come together. So have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye!